Now, I'm going to pull some cards for your finances. Okay, look like this two is jumping out. So I'm going to take this, right? Looks like your cards are very jumpy, my wonderful Pisces friends. Namaste, my wonderful Pisces friends. Welcome to my channel. My name is Celine. I'm a counseling psychologist, a hypnotherapist, and an intuitive tarot reader. I blend both spiritual insight and psychological interpretation in my readings. Now, this is your general reading for the month of July, where we are going to explore the energies surrounding your love, your career, and your finances. Okay. Now, if you like more personalized guidance, then don't forget to check out my weekly readings on this channel. Now, this month of July, according to the Vedic calendar, carries the energy of gaining wisdom, embracing spiritual growth, and honoring the mentors, the teachers, and the guides who has been always there lighting up our path. Now, it is also a beautiful time for learning, reflection, and deepening our connection with our inner truth. So, with all this intention in our hearts and minds, let's begin by clearing this space and releasing all negative energies. Okay, so now I'm going to invite your spirit guides, your higher self, and your ancestors to be present during this reading. Now, the sound may be loud for some of you, so please turn down the volume. Okay, my wonderful Pisces friends, let's begin. So I'm going to start pulling out one card for each week. So I'm going to pull 4 cards for you. So that this is, I'm just pulling out for the general, and then later I'm going to do your love, your career, and I'm going to finish up with your finances. Okay. Now, please also remember this is a collective reading. So take only what resonates and leave the rest. Also, it will be great if you can help me grow my channel by liking it, subscribing it, and by sharing the videos. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, they don't want me to shuffle anymore. They said enough. Okay. Okay, so here we have for week 1. Wow, 9 of Cups. Another 9 of Wands. You got 2 9s there. I don't take reverse, so that will be 10 of Pentacles. And I have 2 of Pentacles. All right. So what I see when I look at one, something in 9 weeks to 10 weeks, something is going to happen. Okay. So we'll just look at it very briefly. So the 9 is about completion. There is something more, and it's going to be a little bit more emotional for you, for some of you, right? Because why I'm saying emotional is a good emotion. Your wish is going to be fulfilled, and you're going to be so happy that finally whatever you dreamt of came through, right? And this is going to happen in 9 weeks time from the time you watch this, but in July. Okay, whenever you're watching this in July, it takes about 9 weeks to 9 days. Okay, for some of you, your wish is being fulfilled. Excellent. And then for some of you, okay, let's see, again, this is a general reading, not for every one person, so I'm just taking vibes of some people. Now, the 9 of Wands is all about holding your ground, setting boundaries, and preparing for the last run. Okay, here your wish is already fulfilled, but at the same time, at that point of a time, your wish is going to be fulfilled. Okay, but at the same time, there's going to be one final push. Boom. All right. So this is going to happen in simultaneously in week 1 and week 2. So hold your ground, set your boundaries. Don't go anywhere without setting boundaries, okay? Because sometimes people can take you for a ride, even though your wish is full, you're very happy. Okay, ground yourself, right? Ground yourself. Now, there's going to be a happy reunion. Finally, everything is coming to a completion. Some of you, I see there is also money coming in from your ancestors. Maybe finally, whatever battle that you've been fighting for with regards to your money, okay, this wish is fulfilled in the first week. So by the time money comes in, or by the time the reunion happens, that will take about 10 days to 10 weeks. So the timing is around there, but I definitely see there is a lot of happiness, reunion, money matters, everything is coming in. Wow, look at that. The first week, there is going to be so much happening in. Now, at the same time, don't forget, because you're very happy, which I'm very happy for you, there are a lot of things that you need to juggle. So balance yourself, ground yourself, ground yourself, because don't fly out. So remember to balance your work, your personal life, your family, okay, whatever that you need to, you really need to balance here for the last week. Yeah. If you are unable to, maybe you can prioritize your work, delegate, manage it, take it however it resonates with you. Now, I'm going to now pull 4 cards for your romance, your love, your partnership. Okay, one came out and then it just went in again. Let's see whether it's coming. There's a second one that did that. Okay. Okay, this one's to come. So, I have, okay, see, sorry. You have 4 of Swords. You have 2 of Wands. You have the Knight of Swords, and you have a Major Arcana. How interesting. Okay, with regards to your love, looks like there are too many people in your love right now that you need to take a time alone to consider what do you want in your love. Okay, you need to consider what you need in your love. You need to take alone time. You need to do some self-reflection. Looks like you're emotionally very charged. So, I mean, emotionally, you are very weak. So you need to recharge yourself emotionally. Even I can't say that. Okay, looks like I'm picking up somebody's vibe that you are mentally drained. Even I was not able to say things right. So you really need to take a break from the outside world. No need to rush. Yeah. Now, the 2 of Wands is all about making plans for the future, setting romantic goals. So here, this is where you are pulled, torn between, because you have too many people around there, or that too many suitors for you. So take alone time, because you are going to very soon, okay, plan for your future. You're going to have romantic goals together. Okay, so that's beautiful. But if you are everywhere, then you will not be able to set goals, right? Now, some of you, not all, might hesitant when it comes to your intimacy. You might not be ready, or maybe the other person is not ready. They are fearing intimacy. So if you are going to start to make plans for your future, that person may chicken out, or you may chicken out. Okay, I don't know how this is going to go, but you may want to take how it resonates. So you may want to don't charge like a bull. So they're telling you to have patience. You need to have some patience. This is a major arcana, all right? It's a chariot. So you take control in your love life. If you are not ready, if that is you who are not ready to commit, then don't commit. You take charge. Don't let the other person push you, right? Because this is your life. I know it is their life as well, but it's also your life. So they want you to have some kind of patience in your decision. So take as long me time if you can, and don't settle for anything less. Okay, don't settle for anything less, and don't charge into any relationship. I always tell my clients, don't charge yourself into a relationship, because the moment you charge, end of the day, one person is going to get bitten. Okay, and I really hope it is not you. So I am now going to pull a card for your career, and let's see what comes for your career. And I was thinking about this, and then that fell, so I'm going to keep that here. Look at that, your career. Your career is going nice. Oh, I love your career. All right, so it's a major arcana, Wheel of Fortune. You have Six of Cups. You have Six of Pentacles. And you have Two of Pentacles. Okay, you have Two of Pentacles in general, and you have Two of Pentacles for your career. Now, your career may be going up and down, so don't worry too much about your career. It's a good thing. There is a lot of transition happening in your career. They want you to embrace the changes that is going to happen. Okay, the will is changing in your workplace, so you might be posted into another department, but I see it's all in your favor. Okay, it's all in your favor. I didn't pick, it flew. So your career is going the way you want it. Now, the Six of Cups is all about growth, and you're going to have a lot of support with regards to the new place that you're going, or there's some changes that is happening. I see there is also a lot of growth that is happening here. Six is all about having compassion. Six is also about progression. So from 6 days to 6 weeks, there is going to be some kind of transformation, some growth happening at your work. Now, a long time, the same time, okay, 6 days to 6 weeks. There is also some money, okay, will be coming in, but they want you to seek someone who can help you with regards to your career, because they don't want you to make the same mistake in the previous job you did or in the previous department. So they want you to connect to a mentor if you can, and they want you to learn at work. There's some learning you need to do in your new job. Probably they might be sending you for a course. Okay, I don't know. That's why they ask you to embrace change. And once you are able to do that, they may ask you to go for a course. Definitely there's a change coming in at your workplace. That much I'm telling you right now. Okay. Now, the Two of Pentacles is all about also having support, teamwork, togetherness. So, they are someone here because they know you're juggling too much. There is going to be support coming in at your work, and they are going to be there to assist you every step of the way. Look at that. You're also already having guidance here. So about your work, beautiful. Okay, beautiful things coming about your work. Now, I'm going to pull some cards for your finances. Okay, look like this too is jumping out. So I'm going to take this right? Looks like your cards are very jumpy, my wonderful Pisces friends. What's going on? Another one. Okay. Did you see that? Okay. Did you see that? All right. So let's see, is any other thing is jumping out for you? Okay. No, they told me to take this. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at this. Okay. Look at that. Okay. We're going to talk about this and I'm so excited. So you have a king, you have a knight. Hope it's a queen. Okay. Okay. Rebirth. Good. Okay. About your money. That's good. So people say, oh my God, devil and death. No, 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 no. It's a good cards that you're having regarding your finance. I'm so happy for you. Now, the king is very mature in their thoughts, okay, in their action, right? So you know exactly where your money is going. You may need to set a little boundaries around here. So spend wisely, okay, because the king is wise. So in the first week, because there is so much of happiness, fulfillment, your wish is being granted, you may want to be careful with your finances. Your job career is also changing, so you may don't overspend, maybe to change your wardrobe. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Don't be go out there and do major shopping. So they want you to be a little bit wise with your spending, right? Now, the night is all about slow and steady, budget, be conservative with your money. Similarly, all right, because you need to set your grounds, set your boundaries. So yeah, looks like they're telling you the first 2 weeks, budget and spend wisely. Now, the third week, this is a major arcana, so they want you to adapt to some kind of different view about money, right? So there's going to be some transformation coming in, probably because you are going to learn. So maybe you may not be paid for that week because you might not be around or something. I don't know. That's changed. So they want you to be a little flexible with your money. There is going to be some kind of a transformation. It's a good one, okay? Not a bad one. If you look at this card very clearly, look at that, okay? There's a dragonfly, there's flowers, there's butterflies. So it's all in your head, but the snakes just telling you, to be careful. Okay, there's going to be a change coming in with regards on the thing. And voila, look at the last card. The King of Pentacles, right? Because you have learned what you need to learn and there is support coming and there's a lot of juggling happening in your life, work life, your personal life. There is going to be a lot of abundance that you're going to save a lot of money, okay? There's going to be around you to help you save. And yeah, okay, so basically there's going to be a lot of money coming in from your support circle, okay, from your loved ones, or yeah, basically you're fine. All right, there's a little, you need to tighten your belt at the start, okay, just for the first 2 weeks. And because you need to tighten it, you see there is imbalance in your money bank. But don't worry, okay, get adapt to it, because by end of July you are going to be very secured with your money. Everything is perfectly fine, nothing to worry about. I'm going to now pull a surrender card for you and see what you can surrender for the month of July. Okay. All right. Connect to the nature. Okay. Connect to the nature. They want you to go and, if you are overwhelmed, all right, you don't know what to do, so you might want to connect to the nature. So let's see what they are trying to tell you. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Now, when you walk in the gardens, especially in the morning hours, okay, sometimes I do that at 6 in the morning, I can feel the freshness of the air. Sometimes I even smell, the fresh flowers, the plants and everything. I have a garden very next to me, so I'll take a walk sometimes. All right, so walk, because this freshness, when they give out the fresh oxygen, it will go straight into your brain, and your brain will going to absorb the fresh oxygen. And do you know, when the brain absorbs the fresh oxygen, you are able to think way clearer rather than the stale ones. It's not that you will die, but the freshness of when the brain get the fresh oxygen, okay, the pure, the nature, the organic, right? You will be able to think, way clearly. Now, I'm also going to pull a card for you from your guardian angel, because your guardian angel said that they have a message for you. So let's see. Okay, this flipped and went in, so I'm not going to take that. So let's see, anything else is coming. As I mentioned, okay, your cards are so jumpy. Okay, your cards are so jumpy. They want you to have courage. So let's read. Dare to be different, to make mistakes. So if you have make mistakes along the way, don't worry too much about it, okay? Make mistakes, because that's how we learn. We learn only when we make mistakes. So be courageous to make mistakes. Create, for it is in creation that you exist. If not, everything looks like so fun. Right. In this world of dreams, the stem from the eternal heart, you are one with all creation. All is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to yourself that you can be true to others, right? So don't have a facade, right? No need to have a facade. The best thing is be true to yourself. Set your boundaries, okay? They want me to tell you this, okay, before I do the ending. They want you to set the boundaries. Go fearlessly, okay? Balance yourself, all right? So, my wonderful Pisces friends, this is your reading, and I truly hope that you have enjoyed it. The summary of this reading I have posted at the end of this video, so please take a moment to reflect on it. Now, if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comment section below, as your insight might help others on their journey. So, until the next reading, I'm sending you lots of love and light. Bye!